30 minutes. This probably be a 40 minute video of me yapping. I'm so sorry. I'm just warning y'all now. This is gonna be this will go at the beginning of my video. I'm warning y'all now. I have to talk. I'm talking so damn much because I'm happy. Shirley Ryan is saving my life. Did not believe. Oh, if y'all didn't, I didn't show y'all. I got a grad day sticker. Yes, I have a grad day sticker from when I was at the hospital. I'll post that picture because I took a picture of it. I don't have it still, but yes, I graduated from Shirley Ryan. And then a friend of mine, she got like little cute graduation necklaces. I know it has been a minute since I've uploaded a video, and I considered myself starting to be kind of consistent because I wasn't posting like every single day, every single week. But for me, posting at least 2 videos within a month was a stepping stone for me, because I would post something. I went years without posting it. And I was the same way when I was streaming on Twitch. I would stream maybe for 2 hours, whatever, get off, and never stream again. The last time I streamed was November in 2023. So, as you can see, but with everything I had going on, I have an excuse this time. Back then, I did not have an excuse. Let's talk about it. I'm trying to find out I'm gonna look now to see when was the last time I posted off of. I'm gonna look at YouTube Studio. Okay. Dang. It says 196 days and 2 hours ago. I wish it would have just said the exact date. August 23rd, 2024. So, in that video, I posted my MS story. I had started school. I'm going to school for IT. I don't think I have the clips for all this stuff because I planned on posting something literally after that diagnosis story. Started school, something happened with my last memory card that had all my footage. It was a disaster. I ended up admitting myself in the hospital, so I had to admit myself at the days. I'm trying to make sure like I'm on track with everything to make things as accurate as possible. So let's talk about it.
2 hours later.
August 22nd, I admitted myself into the hospital. I was there for 7 days because I had a relapse. If you do not know, or if you're new to the channel, or if you're new to finding out things about me, I have a chronic illness called MS. MS stands for Multiple Sclerosis. So I was having a relapse. I was pretty fine. My last video in August, I was driving to school. I was in class, like I was going to school, typing. Handwriting was great. Had a relapse. My right leg gave out on me, so I could not walk. Even with the cane, I wasn't properly taught on how to use the cane. No. Even if I knew how to use the cane, I still couldn't walk normally. And so, yeah, so I was having issues with that. And I was in the hospital for, I think, 5 days. I was in the hospital for 5 days. They gave me steroids through an IV. Like, some therapists would come in and out. I think maybe 2 to 3 days of my time there, I would see a physical therapist. Because I couldn't walk well with the cane, they brought a walker to me, and I was using the walker in the meantime. After that, they finally, well, not finally, I always knew about this place, and I have a friend with the same illness, and she told me about this place. So I knew that this place is where I wanted to be without a question. Like, I knew I was going here. I went to this place for an appointment I had, and the security guard there told me she also went to this place, and she said they are going to get me right. She wouldn't want me to go anywhere else after leaving the hospital for rehabilitation, because this place is the best in the world. Also, Jamie Foxx went to this place when he had his stroke. So I just knew that I wanted to be there. So I had a relapse. I was able to drive and walk, like I said before all that. Relapse, couldn't do that stuff anymore. So I had the steroids for 5 days, and then I got insurance approval to finally go to this rehabilitation center. Now, from my diagnosis, I didn't really need rehabilitation. I would say, because like the only thing that was really wrong with me was like I just didn't walk in a straight line. I probably walked as if I was drunk, but I was not falling. My leg wasn't giving up on me. I could walk normal. Everything was okay. Like I had no issues to my knowledge, or I thought I was an okay walker. Like I was walking to school with my backpack and everything. When I had my relapse, that led me to go to the hospital in this rehabilitation center, I was walking with my book bag. It wasn't working. Like I almost fell a few times walking to class, and I walked to this class 4 days a week for a month and had no issues. From my car in the parking lot to my classes, didn't have any issues until this specific day. So back to everything. Had steroids. They sent me to a rehabilitation center. This rehabilitation center is called Shirley Ryan AbilityLab. They have a hospital, and then they have like outpatient therapy. What am I trying to say? Outpatient therapy locations. So they sent me to the hospital. When they finally approved me, they transported me from the hospital to the rehabilitation hospital. I checked in. They showed me to the room that I would stay in, and they did some tests on me, and I met my doctor at this rehabilitation hospital. I also had a friend who, she stopped by to see me on my last day at the hospital, and she was there long enough to be transported with me at the rehabilitation hospital. So she was around and met him and everything, and he asked me some questions. They did some tests on me, and these are tests that I've experienced at the hospital. Like they want me to look a certain way, lift my leg, squeeze things, a bunch of different tests. He didn't ask me a specific question. He asked my friend a specific question because she's been my friend since 2014. So this is 12 years of friendship. And he asked her, has my eye always looked a certain way? And I'll explain to y'all in a second. And she was like, no, my eye look a certain way and stuff like that. And I didn't understand what he was talking about, because I mean, it's not like I could see my eye, they could see my eye, but you know, I couldn't see it. So supposedly this eye gives me issues. Like, this eye is okay, it's fine. This eye does not correlate with the other eye. They don't work together. And also, I guess maybe y'all see it more as I talk, and I'm taking my glasses off for a specific reason, because this eye will doze off. Like, I'm looking at the camera. I think I'm looking at the camera, but my eye might, you know, travel somewhere else and look everywhere else. This eye will stay, you know, where it's supposed to be. This eye probably is not. 2 + 2 does not equal 4 when it comes to my eyes. So yeah. So he asked me some questions and stuff like that. Based off the test, he said that I would be there for a week and a half. And I got sent to the rehabilitation hospital. I was still on steroids, because I told y'all I was on steroids at the hospital. I was on steroids through an IV. Then they sent pill steroids to the hospital, and I was on a set schedule with them, and they would taper, you know, as my days go by and stuff like that, to where I no longer needed steroids. And then basically he told me, like I said, I'll be there for a week and a half. He explained that I would have physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Schedules would be given to me like maybe 7 p.m.-ish before the next day. And so I would know what therapist I was seeing and what therapist I would have for the specific hour. Usually it would be like I would see 3 each therapist once a day. Maybe sometimes they'll schedule me to have 2 sessions, but usually all of them I had 1 therapist a day. Then said a week and a half, and a week and a half it was accurate. On my discharge date that he had gave me, all my therapists thought that I had accomplished set goals, set tests, and I was doing good. On my discharge date, my graduation date from the hospital, I was able to walk as if I never had to use a cane ever in my life. Like, I walked normal. I can walk forward, I can walk backwards, climb up the stairs, didn't need a railing. And I went maybe I think there's like maybe 25, 26 floors in the hospital. I think they had me go up for physical, well, not physical, yeah, physical therapy. I had to walk up 2 flights of stairs, and it was pretty cool. It wasn't bad at all. I was on steroids, so things seem a lot better. So they discharged me, but they wanted me to have more therapy. So after discharging me from the hospital, I went home. That following Friday, I went back to therapy. So now I was at outpatient therapy, trying to get these dates together.
1 eternity later.
Today is March 7th. So I went in October 22nd. I left Saturday the 26th. Or no. I went in the hospital October 22nd. I stayed there until the 28th of October. Then the 28th of October, they sent me to Shirley Ryan AbilityLab, which is the hospital I'm talking about. And I was there from the 28th of October to November 11th. So that was the week and a half. And then went to the outpatient therapy November 15th. So from November 15th, November, December 15th, January, February, March, I've been there for 4 months. So I've been having therapy for 4 months. Today I graduated. I will show my graduation clip somewhere.
Hey, that's so cute. Angela, you have been so fun to work with. You bring the best attitude. You've worked so hard. You've made such great progress. We're gonna miss you so much. But you're on to bigger and bigger things. You are always booked and busy. You are moving up in the world. We're so excited for you. Thank you. We're gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you.
We're so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ready?
Let's
Get that going.
Do it.
really big.
Okay.
We saw those strength numbers go up today. All of us. Thank you so much.
We are so proud of you.
Primary therapist.
So proud of you.
Yes, I'm gonna miss you all.
You have been
Congratulations.
sunshine.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Don't be shy. You can always stop by when you're over at
It's very, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel. I graduated more so from the speech and occupational therapy because I will be going back to the hospital for more physical therapy in April. So I have because today is March 7th. March 7th. I'll be going back April 16th. So I have like a month and maybe a week and a half break, and I'll have to go back for like more outpatient physical therapy. But I graduated mainly from my occupational and speech therapy. I'm trying not to get emotional. I am shocked because, like I told you, people have told me this place is the truth. Like, you have to go here. if you need some type of physical rehabilitation, therapy, as far as occupational therapy or speech, anything you need, Shirley Ryan is the place to go. I don't know. I am just in awe because I graduated today. If I expressed need of wanting more physical therapy after I graduated because I want to walk 100% like how I did when I was discharged, when I was on steroids. So I was like, I really want more physical therapy. And my primary therapist, reached out and expressed the need of me wanting more. And my doctor, he added 12 more days of therapy after the break because Shirley Ryan is booked and busy. So as far as like outpatient therapy at the hospital, they were so booked that they were only available for me until April the 16th. But ever since leaving the hospital, I've been at therapy 3 days a week, 3 hours those 3 days. So it was 9 hours a week of therapy. Mainly, I think it was, well, not, I know. I had 1 hour of speech, 1 hour of physical therapy, and 1 hour of occupational therapy. And, you know, they give you primary therapists. Like, you have a primary care doctor. We have primary therapists. I think the occupational stuff, I mostly had down pat. I did still have things to work on, or like things I could work on, and it was mainly like carrying laundry baskets, cutting things, typing since I'm going to school, handwriting. And then we added vision into it because my vision has always been the same since I was 12 years old. Like, I've had the same prescription since I was 12, but with this last relapse, my vision didn't turn worse, but it did change a little bit because when they referred me to see an optometrist, and so I seen an optometrist who then referred me to another optometrist. They were basically trying to see if my eyesight was different. We know my eyes don't correlate and aren't in sync, but they were trying to see if my vision had gotten worse, and I told them that it did get a little worse. It didn't get like extremely bad, but I can tell the difference. The optometrist I met the second eye appointment came up with a new prescription for me. They said it changed a little bit, and then she is sending me to another optometrist on the 14th. So next Friday, literally a week from now, I'm seeing the third optometrist. Within a month and a half, this optometrist, she's supposed to give me an eye exam. And supposedly with this eye exam, well, I was told that I would get vision therapy. Now, I know about occupational, speech, and physical therapy, but I did not know that vision therapy was a thing until my optometrist appointment. So he was telling me like, oh, we're gonna get you an appointment with someone so you can have vision therapy. I seen the lady and she was like, well, we don't want to give you vision therapy right now. We want you to see someone else, and she'll give you an eye exam. And with that eye exam, she'll determine if I should go the vision therapy route, or if it needs more effort in changing my eyes, which would then go to, unfortunately, surgery. And out of my years of living, I have not had surgery, so that kind of frightened me. I don't know what type of surgery. As far as like surgery when it came to my eyes, the only thing that I had in mind was LASIK eye surgery. And at that time, insurance would have paid for it. It would have been free. It would have been nice to finally see, 20/20 again with no issues. I love glasses. I don't like contacts. Like, sitting there putting, you know, the contacts in my eye. I can't do it. I'm okay with glasses for the rest of my life if need be. But if given the opportunity to get LASIK, I'm like, okay, cool, we can do LASIK. Inform y'all, or I'm talking about inform y'all. I can update you all on that in my next video. So that's what occupational therapy was helping me with, as far as like vision and stuff like that. Speech, I can talk very well, like didn't have like issues with as far as talking, but I did have issues more so with my cognitive memory. Like my cognitive memory is like shot. Like you could tell me something like remind me to do something in like 5 minutes. Now, if I do not write this down, or if I don't put this on my computer, or don't make a reminder for it on my phone, if I have to remember it on my own with no help at all, I can't remind you. I won't remind you because I can't remember it. Like, it's that bad. And so we were coming up with, you know, skills, things to do when I remember something, or like just think pieces, cognitive memory skills, you know, those type of things. And so, you know, that was pretty, I loved all my therapies. Like I did not have like, no, I liked seeing every single therapist that I've met within the Shirley Ryan AbilityLab. I liked everything we did. And then, you know, the difference between the hospital and outpatient facility that they sent me to afterwards, in the hospital, we were doing everything like individually on our own. At the outpatient place, we did things in groups. So I met a lot of people. I've met so many people. I've made a lot of friends. Just an amazing experience. And you know, I've grown friendships from this. It was just amazing to see people graduate. You know, keep saying, you know, oh my God. It's just nice to see people graduate because of whatever that they went through that led them into the hospital to begin with. And you learn something new every day, you know. It's just very different. I met so many people, and I'm friendly. I love to talk. I'm always, you know, hi, how you doing? I'm always saying good morning. We have to sit next to each other. It's kind of crowded, but it's very cool because you're meeting new people and, you know, having conversation, especially when you're in a group. And most of my groups were in my speech therapy, so I was meeting a lot more people because of the speech therapy, and it was cool. I probably, from therapy, I probably have gained, and I keep saying oh my God, I have met so many people. I've probably gained or gotten a lot of people's numbers as they were graduating, or we knew we were leaving and continuing on with lives because we were done as far as like the outpatient therapy there. And it was just so amazing and cool because I would ask, you know, I don't mind explaining what led me there. And so I would ask people like, what led you here? And you hear so many different stories and stuff like that, and what people have been through, and you learn a lot, and you see things very differently because everyone's story is different. I would ask people like, what led them to have to be at Shirley Ryan? I really didn't hear like they had MS. I heard like people had strokes, had surgery for like different parts of their body and stuff like that. I haven't met someone that had MS at Shirley Ryan. I told y'all that I have a friend that has MS that went to Shirley Ryan, but yeah, you know, when you hear people's stories and what led them to be here specifically, you realize that, you know, especially because we're in therapy to improve these things like our memory, our physical, like we want to be able to walk again, we want to be able to dress ourselves up or write or see things like we used to again, and that's why we are here. So when you think of things differently. You realize that if someone told you like they had back surgery, and you know, I haven't had surgery ever. The only surgery I'm speaking of is the eye surgery, but like back surgery, like no type of surgery I have ever had. A full history, pretty good. Like, I'm pretty healthy. My doctors say that I am a pretty healthy human being. So when I hear or see people that are going through things that, you know, I couldn't even imagine what I would do if I went through these things and stuff like that, you realize that it could be way worse. Yes, my right leg gives out on me. My right leg is not as strong as it used to be. Be way worse, and I am appreciative for all of it. I couldn't say that when I admitted myself to the hospital. I couldn't walk with anything without a cane, railing, something to hold on to. I can walk without a cane. I have an AFO. What is, damn. A leg brace. I'll just simplify it because I want to say AFO. It is the AFO, but I don't remember what AFO specifically stands for. But I have a leg brace, and that leg brace has been helping me out a lot as well. But I can walk without a cane. I don't walk everywhere without a cane. I'm not walking a mile like I used to, mile plus without a cane. I bring the cane for assistance, but that's also why I'm still in physical therapy, because I want to be 100% like I was when I was on steroids. It's possible because it happened when I was on steroids, but now we just need to make it happen without steroids. So yeah, so you know, like I was saying, and you know, y'all, I wanted to have my YouTube specifically like, well, I wanted it beauty, fashion, whatever the hell I wanted to talk about. Now I'm just talking so much. I talked a lot in my MS story video. That was like 35 minutes long. Like, I did not believe. Oh, if y'all didn't, I didn't show y'all. I got a grad day sticker. Yes, I have a grad day sticker from when I was at the hospital. I'll post that picture because I took a picture of it. I don't have it still. But yes, I graduated from Shirley Ryan. And then a friend of mine, she got like little cute graduation necklaces, a little cap, and it got a little cute little tassel. Okay, but yeah, this video, I might as well call myself, I can join the certified yapper community because I'm talking so damn much now because I have a lot to talk about. You know, Shirley Ryan has really saved my life, and I am so appreciative. I could not have chosen a better facility to go to. Like, people fly from different places to go to Shirley Ryan. Like, I've met people that have came from New Mexico. I've met people that have came from other continents. You meet people from all different places of the world. I've met someone, he's born and raised in New York. Mine is in Chicago, but a lot of these people are, you know, coming from everywhere, and they come and they, you know, spend the money to come to Shirley Ryan, and they have to spend additional money because they have to stay here until they're completely discharged, and they have to pay for hotels, or, you know, they have, you know, family that help them and stuff like that. People, yes, seen children, young adults, you know, come from different places from the world just to see. They come from all different places of the world to come to Shirley Ryan AbilityLab, and I am just so glad that I came here. I'm getting better. I have a month break of therapy, but I'll be back at it. But in the meantime, I do have, like, my therapist would print exercises for me to do at home to help with, like, strengthening my muscles, my legs, and stuff like that. Things for me to do to get myself better while I am on this break that I can do at home 3 days, 3 times a week. I was going to say 3 days a week. They want me to do it like maybe 3 days a week. So I am just real appreciative. I'm thankful for the opportunity. Like, I don't know where I would be. Like, when I could not walk, even with a cane, like, I was ready to give up. Like, I did not know what was next for me. And yes, I knew I wanted to go to Shirley Ryan, but I thought, you know, it was the end all be all. Like, I was really, like, not depressed, but I was really, like, sad, emotional, confused, because I didn't know what was next. I didn't know what was next for Angela. Like, who knows where I would be, what's next for me. And so I'm just really grateful. I love everybody, as far as, you know, the friendships I've made from Shirley Ryan, patients, but also the therapists. Like, y'all know I'm a people's person. Like, every single therapist I had, I loved them. Like, they were so happy to see me when I came in saying good morning, good afternoon. And I was so happy to see them and say good morning, good afternoon. Like, and then I could have their numbers, personal numbers, and keep in touch with them, I definitely would. When I left, they were telling me, please come back. Make sure you come back, you know, because since I'm going to the hospital in April, I'll be right across the street. So I definitely will pay them a visit. Therapists that I've had a bunch of therapists. Like, if I could say everybody's name, I could. But let's talk about the primary therapists that I have, because these are the 3 ladies I would see all the time, but they were my primary ones when I had outpatient therapy. On my first day, these were the 3 therapists that I met. So for physical, I met Rachel. She was my primary physical therapist. And then for my occupational therapist, her name is Lexi. Her first name is my middle name, so, you know, name twins, but her first name is my middle name. And then Katie is my speech therapist. And oh my God, I really, like, you'll see in the clip, like, I was so emotional. Lexi gave me my graduation speech. And, you know, some people give out speeches and stuff, you know, talking about what they went through and how they have felt and while at Shirley Ryan, and how they're happy that they're graduating and stuff like that. But for Lexi to give me a speech and talk about me and how I have gotten better, yeah, I promise you, it's the Pisces in me. Like, I cry so damn much. Like, of course we're graduating from rehabilitation, so of course we're gonna cry. Like, why wouldn't we cry, right? But it's the fact that, you know, to hear someone speak so highly of you and talk about how you improved, your primary therapist agree, you know, it makes me feel like, well, it shouldn't make me feel, that should be an indicator that I am doing something and I am getting better. It should be an indicator that I am accomplishing these set goals, achievements, and stuff like that. But I cried. It was just, oh my God, like, these women, you know, they, you know, all the therapists contributed to my success within my outpatient therapy here. But, you know, seeing these specific women, because they're my primary therapist, means a lot more. Like, I loved every single therapist I met there. Like, what? Like, every single therapist. If I could have all their numbers, I would. Can I talk? If I could have all their numbers, if they allowed me to, I would. Like, I got their emails, and I definitely will keep in touch with them, and I will update them on my outpatient at the hospital. I'll even come back to see them. It's literally only 1 block away. Like, it's a walk, and it's probably only maybe a 3 to 5 minute walk. It's just really, it just makes my heart melt, because I've been with them since November. So from November to now, March, March 7th. You can do the math. So yes. And I was telling Lexi, talking and stuff like that, and I was telling her, like, whenever I find a man that would love to marry me, I'm inviting the whole outpatient therapy to my wedding, because I love them. Like, I literally love them. Like, I cried as I was leaving. Like, my mom was like, why are you crying? Why are you sad that you're leaving? Because I'm leaving them. Like, they are so nice, and I love them. Like, I don't want to leave them. Like, of course, I obviously want to get better and leave, but I did not want to leave them. Like, oh my God. But I got some of their contact information while I was there, because they had to, 3 o'clock, they probably getting ready to go home. They have things to do. But the people's contact information that was around, I did get their contact information. Even one of them, she gave me her personal number. You see, that's how liked I am that she decided to give me her personal number. And yes, I love her too. I would definitely text her. I'm not gonna blow up her phone as if she's my, bestie, but I will definitely keep in contact. She probably don't want, she's being nice, she probably don't want me to text her as much as I probably would. But I definitely will keep it professional. But it was just a bittersweet experience. Like, the Shirley Ryan AbilityLab has saved my life, has made me see things differently, and has changed my mindset and perspective on life going forward, as far as like physical, occupational, and speech. Like, if God forbid, if anything happens to me where I would need to go back to Shirley Ryan, I'm paying for it, or whoever needs to pay for it is gonna pay for it without question, without a doubt, because I have proof that it works. Everybody loves Shirley Ryan. I don't see or hear any bad reviews about Shirley Ryan. That's why Jamie Foxx went there. This is a lot. Like, I really think it's the Pisces in me. Like, for me to be fucking sad because I graduated from therapy says a lot. People's person and the Pisces in me. But yes, Shirley Ryan changed my life. If you know someone that needs rehabilitation and you can afford or help them get to Shirley Ryan, send them to Shirley Ryan, and their life will definitely change. Literally, I have the friends that I've made there graduated from having strokes, surgery. They weren't able to walk or even stand. They can now stand and can walk as if they never experienced the situation that led them there again. So I'm done talking. I know this is going to be a long video. I'm also, yeah, it's going to be a long video. But like I told y'all, life has changed now. So now all I can do is talk y'all ears off. But thank you for watching the video. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I will be back to uploading as consistent as I hope. Now that I only have, well, I have a month and a half break, and then I just have school on Mondays and Wednesdays, so I should be free to booked and busy, like you'll see in the clip, to where I can't post a video. But love y'all. See y'all.
On my knee, problems begin. Hop off a chick, and they get rich. Let's do no more, I get a chick. You selling run on my pants and my jeans.